Life is really an opportunity cost, man. It really is. You know, there was I have another channel that kind of like addressed basically everything I've been through for the past maybe like 3 years now. But to give you guys a rundown, basically in 2023, my dog passed away, and it was a crazy thing. I got into a car accident. Um, you know what I'm saying? And you know what else? I had a knee problems. I tore just a tiny minor tear in my knee, my patellar tendon, and then it's just a lot going on. And then towards the end of that year, I injured my shoulder, strained my shoulder, and that's been cooking me for the past 2 years now. It's getting better now, way better, but it's not like fully back to normal. Um, and it's just things been just going crazy and just crazy and crazy, bro. Like I don't even know. It's like there's always something bad happening. You know what I'm saying? And then like a couple of months ago, I got injured on my job, twisted my whole ankle. Thank God I didn't break it or snap it, cause man, I would have been cooked, bro. Um, but like yeah, that happened, and it's like, and even with the shoulder thing, the doctors didn't even know what was going on. I was bound, bro. I've been going to the doctors for like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth the past 2 years now, bro. It's just been crazy, bro. Crazy. And now I turn 21 tomorrow. This is my last day being 20, and I go to the doctor today because my mom saw something on my foot, and she thought it was like athlete's foot. You know what I'm saying? And then whole time, like now I just realized that today I went to the doctor. Now my whole feet is infected, and I didn't even know. I don't even know the name she said. The name she said, bro. That shit was the name that she said that I have, like the infection. That like bro. It was so long. The word was so long that I was like, yo, gang. I don't even know what that is, bro. And it's bad too. It's bad. I'm like, what? And I didn't even know. And it's because I'm working on my feet every time in this job. This job is stressing me out. It's killing me, bro. It's breaking me down. And she was saying that like it's about. Also, she was saying that like I look like the type of guy that where I don't really express myself to people. I don't really talk. So that happens too. And then I know another doctor was telling me about that too, where like like the way your mind is, like how you're like you don't open up, you don't speak about your emotions and stuff like that. Like that takes a toll on your body, and then things start to happen. And I mean, it's clear as day that I'm not meant for this 9 to 5 life. It's that I mean, it's clear as day. My body's telling me every day, you know, like look what's going on to me, bro. I have a whole infection. Like what? It's like it's so crazy how like, and in the beginning of this year, damn near got scammed. Me and my friend joined, and my son Keon did this thing, and lost 4 bands. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Cumberbatch, that motherfucker. Um, they didn't want to give her money back. You know what I'm saying? So, it's, shoot, whatever it is, that's just what it is, bro. And then he also ended like another business that I was in last the year before, prior to that, and we didn't get refunded for that either. Like growth operating shit, didn't get refunded either. But you live and you learn, make mistakes. That's just part of life. I'm not really attached to money. That's why I don't really care. But at the same time, it's like, what type of business do you join? And then if the business is not what it seemed to be, that they were trying to make it seem like it was, and you don't like it and it's not great, and then just because you signed the contract, yeah, you signed the contract, but human to human, if somebody didn't like my program, even if he signed a contract to like do it, bro, just let the guy go. Just let him go, bro. It's not worth the trouble to force somebody to do something, if even if they sign a contract. Like, bro, it's just, you know what? This is like terminate the contract. You go your separate way. I go my separate way. Let's find people who want to do it, like who actually like it. You know what I'm saying? But they couldn't do that. They couldn't do that, right? And I was actually trying to do it, but it didn't end up working out. And in order for me to leave and get my money back, we had to do steps. And we were trying to do the steps, but we couldn't because they weren't answering us. They didn't even do their due diligence on their part to set us up to even do it. They were ignoring us. They weren't even responding. You see what I'm saying? It's like, bro, that was a whole situation in the beginning of this year, bro. Like, honestly, like, those are the type of people you just don't even want to like even surround yourself with them, because they're just money hungry, bro, and that's just the reality, right? I don't care what business I do. If somebody generally does not like the service I'm providing for them, I'm giving them a refund, no matter the agreement or whatever it is, because that's fucked up. You don't even know people's situations. You don't know how much, if they need that money. You don't know what they need. You don't know what's going on. And at the time, my friend was getting kicked out from his house, so he needed that money. He needed it. He was homeless. He needed it. But they don't care. You know what I'm saying? All they care about is collecting the cash, and then you know what I'm saying, just robbing you. That's all they care about, right? Obviously, you know, I have to take accountability because I signed up for it. But how am I supposed to know it was going to be like that? I didn't know. I didn't, you know, I should have read the contract. I should have realized that if I sign it, then I can't get the money back unless I didn't know, bro. They bamboozled me, bro. That's just what it is. But, and then now, you know, November 17th, the day before my birthday, you know, I have a whole infection because I'm on my feet all the time on this job, you know, mechanic work, welding, whatever, plumbing, all this bullshit. And I'm just on my feet, bro. It's just every day, just nonstop every day, bro. And look what's going on. You see what I'm saying? All these things, bro. All these things that has happened to me for the past 3 years now, bro, is a result of just war. It's just war. I'm in the war room, bro. And this is why I say life is opportunity cost, because it's like people will go through all these things and then they will use this as a way to be like, you know, I can't do this no more. But no, this is exactly why you should do more, because you don't want to keep living a life of being a victim to things that like as out of your control, right? Now I'm not saying like certain things are like you can't control. You can control majority of things in your life. You can, but like certain things like the car accident, I can't control that, bro. I was just we parked at the red light. I can't control my dog dying. I couldn't even save her because in order to save her, we needed a 20 bands. Like the fuck, you see how fucked up this world is, right? And it's like I can't control this job. I can't. All I gotta do is work, because if I quit, I gotta go through the whole process of finding another job. You see what I'm saying? So it's like life is really an opportunity cost, bro. You have to pick and decide, what are you gonna do for yourself? Are you gonna give yourself an opportunity to be great, or are you gonna stay put and cry about it? You know what I'm saying? You can't cry about these things. These things, like, I understand, like, you know, we're not, us humans are not meant to like we're not meant to be living life this way, but that's what they did, bro. That's the system they set up for us. They knew what they were doing when they set up the system, bro. The system is dog shit. It was bullshit, bro. And that's just the reality of things, bro. That's just the reality of things. You have to like find a way, bro. Whatever you're going through in your life, you have to find a way, bro. No matter what it is, you just gotta find a way, because at the end of the day, bro, like, maybe, like, I'm not gonna say that like you're supposed to be going through this, but I actually believe that I was supposed to suffer. Like, I generally believe I'm supposed to suffer, and it's not like in a way where like, oh, I hate myself. No, no, no. It's in a way where it's reminding me who I am. Well, at least not just reminding me who I am, but reminding, like, trying to get me to that point where I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because then once I can like figure that out, then I can know how to move correctly. You know, correctly, and then just go from there. Because just being in this war room and just being in this, all these things is happening constantly. It's like it's just a knock on your door, it's just telling you that you have to keep going, you have to be better, because life is going to keep doing these things to you, but it's really about how you respond to it. It's not really, that's really what it is. It's just how are you going to respond, right? How are you going to respond? Are you going to let life to control you, or are you going to take charge and give yourself an opportunity, to create that, and to not only give yourself opportunity, but to be in a position where you can create that for other people. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it's about. It's not about, getting mad about life and blaming other people. It's not about all this. Listen, I listen, all these things that happened to me, it's not great, bro. I'm not happy about it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna change it though, because I know that I'm more for more and I'm better than what I am now, right? 2023 was a year that, like, it was like a little jab, you know what I'm saying? Then 2024 broke me. 2024 broke me down. And 2025 was like the eye opener. You know what I'm saying? It really opened up a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like, after all the bads, it was still goods, but we're not done yet. You know what I'm saying? We're just getting started. And that's why this channel is called Opportunity, because, a lot of people just need an opportunity in their life, bro. That's just what it is. A lot of people need opportunity. And I'm the type of person where I want to give that opportunity to people, because I know how much it meant for me to, like, I know how much it means for me to how like, want an opportunity to be better and to just change my life. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of fake people out there. There's a lot of people who just want to use you, take your money, like what just happened to me. You know what I'm saying? They don't care, bro. There's a lot of people who just want to they're just all about themselves. And that's fine. That's cool. But, you know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised when your character, people start recognizing the fakeness in your character, right? You know what I'm saying? People are so money hungry. They're so full of themselves, right? But me, I hate them. I always hate money. But I'm going to learn to allow this money to be a tool for me to give opportunities. And that's what I want to do. I don't want to be the person where I'm just trying to figure out any possible way where I can get money from people. No, I don't care about that. Because at the end of the day, money's a made up thing. It don't even matter for real, right? What matters is helping each other grow and just building a community where we can just that's how life is supposed to be. So with that being said, hope y'all are doing good. And this is my last day being 20. So I mean, I don't know. I'm not really gonna do anything for real for 21. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, man. But all I know is that I just have to be better before this year ends. And I've been doing that, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing that. But I have to, like, really just up the ante, and I've been doing that too. But I feel like I just gotta go a little way harder. And that's the thing. Maybe that's my problem. I just gotta, like, sit back and relax. But then at the same time, I don't have time to relax, bro. I gotta get to where I gotta go. So, and I mean, like I said, this just proves that I'm not meant to be here, bro. Like, okay, that sounds crazy, but I'm not meant to be in this 9-to-5 life, bro. Look at that. I'm getting infections now. What the fuck? Like, my whole feet is infected. Like, are you serious? Shit is ridiculous, bro. And I mean, I'm not saying I can't do nothing about it. Yeah, I can, but it's like, now I gotta do all these extra steps just to get this infection away. It's like, bro, like, look what, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you see how crazy it is? But anyways, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. And peace out.